Hello guys, I know I haven't been posting in many videos to my English channel lately, but I simply had to this time. Why? Because as you can guess by the title, I have received one of the products by Games Workshop and I'm really unhappy with the quality of the product. I mean, the quality of the product itself is fine, it's just that the packaging is rubbish and it pains my brain to watch something like a game mat, playmat, being packed into a box, folded like so. I went to my local friendly game store today and I bought this playmat for Nightvault. I like all things around the game. I like the dice, I like the special sleeves for my bands, for all the bands that I have, and I like all the peripherals, I think I can call it. So I decided to buy a playmat. I was intrigued because it's an actual mousepad material, so I thought, wow, it might be something good this time. And when I saw the box, the actual box, and I noticed that it's packed like that, I was speechless. Well, as you may know, probably plenty of you already have game mats of some sort, and most of them are probably mousepad material. You know that this material is not very fond of being folded like so, and especially not being fond of being folded, and especially being kept like that for long periods of time. This game mat is obviously, as the box says, produced in China. So when you take into consideration that it has been produced in China and was left in a warehouse for a couple of weeks, let's say 2 weeks, it was shipped to UK. It takes more or less a month to be shipped, for something to be shipped from China to UK, Germany shipyards. So that's already 6 weeks. Probably another 2 weeks to get distributed or get moved to main headquarters, main warehouse, and then redistributed across the world. I would say 12 weeks, 3 months basically. So this mat spent at least 3 months like that. It's not good for mouse mat material. This caused damage basically. So I paid the premium price for a premium product, and I got a damaged stuff. So let's have a look how it looks like, so you can actually see for yourself how rubbish this is, and at the same time how they could improve, obviously, because I'm not gonna slag them only, I'm gonna let them know what they could do better. Yeah, so let's have a look at the table and I'll show you how it looks like on the flat surface, not in my hand, unfolded. So when you look at the mat, at first glance it looks amazing. I mean, the graphics are perfect. I'm really enjoying the design of the mat. It's not, you know, something very fancy, but it works, it looks good, and it's fine. The print is sharp. The differentiation between the active cards and discard piles is fine. I spent a couple of seconds wondering why is the symbol like that, but it's glory points unspent and glory points spent. But that's why we have these flip coins. These are your activations, and these are your phases. And first thing that, the second thing they did wrong is that they didn't include, not in Nightvault box, not in the Nightvault playmat box, they didn't include any tokens for that. I mean, what should I put on that? Dice, coins, chewing gum? I mean, it would be nice to have something like metal tokens, or at least cardboard tokens that I can push out and have them in the same style as the rest of the token set. But as you can see, the other thing that is rubbish is that this playmat is not flat. I'm gonna take a couple of the cards from the new set, and look, I mean, obviously I am picking on it, right? I am not being, someone might say I'm not being reasonable, but I would prefer to have my cards on the flat table instead of this. I mean, come on. This needs to be flat. This needs to be as flat as the game mat on the wargaming table, as a wargaming surface. The good thing is that it's sewn on the edges, so it's very nice. I am pretty sure that it's not gonna tear and wear, you know, very soon. But it's not flat. It's all bendy. It's all curved, and the surface is not perfect. I'm not really enjoying the surface right now. I just really hate it. And as you can see from the on the back, there's plenty of space. It's like 1 centimeter, so like 1/4 of an inch, I would say, gap space between these, and nothing helped. I tried ironing it like that. I tried ironing it like that. I even tried with lower temperature ironing it from this side, but I was too scared that the rubber might just melt, so I wasn't using really harsh temperatures. Nothing worked, really. Seriously, honestly, nothing worked. I really want to make my game mat flat, and I couldn't. I worked only on this part of the mat, not on this one, but I don't think you can see any difference whatsoever between these two areas. So what they could do better? First of all, they could put it in a clamshell like they did with the additional game board. They did a really nice clamshell design, packed it all in a transparent plastic that is easily recycled. They could do it from a recycled material, or they can even put it in a cardboard, you know, surface, something like that, like books or something, and that would be better. I mean, even if the corner would be bent because the cardboard was bent, that would be just a corner. I mean, the corner would be like that, but the rest of it would be flat, and we would know that it's not because of them, it's because it got damaged in transportation. The other thing they could do is to roll it up like that and put it next to, or even in the same boxes as they put their spray cans, because the spray can, GW spray can, is like yay high, and they could put it like sideways in the box and put hundreds of them. I mean, maybe not hundreds, but 30 maybe in one box. Have a cardboard tube, or even maybe plastic tube. Make us pay more money for it, but in a plastic tube, and so we can carry it around. Right now, I bought a game mat that I have no way of transporting it for my games, unless you have a you have a case, or you have some kind of a bag, like a Feldherr bag or any other kind of bag, because it probably won't even fit in a skirmish bag by GW, which is incompatibility issue. So two things: packing and tokens. The way the mat looks like is I'm not really happy with it, and I'm going to be how do you call it? Asking for a refund or asking for a replacement. But what I'm going to ask them, one condition of a replacement: if you want to send me a mat, send it in a tube, rolled up, or send it in a flat pack, in a clamshell design, some kind of some kind. I mean, the mat, as I said, the mat itself, the design, the print is perfect. I mean, you can't ask for anything better. It's the quality that we all expect from, you know, top companies selling the products, making the products. It's amazing, but they screw it up by folding it.